Hey Caps fans, Marc Weber here for the Province Sports 90. Today we're talking about the Caps teenagers. Lots of questions about how the young Canadians are doing in camp, who can expect more time this year. There's four of them if we count Sam Adekubi, who's just turned 20, and then you've got the three 18-year-olds, Marco Carducci in goal, Marco Bustos, and Keon Sfroze in midfield. All four of them have had a very busy off-season. Sfroze and Adekubi were at Rangers in Scotland, then Adekubi went on to Liverpool for a week of a training stint. Bustos and Carducci, meanwhile, were at Derby County in England, where Caps co-owner Jeff Mallett is a principal investor. So great experiences for those guys there, although they would have loved to have done better with the Canada U20s, of course, failing to qualify for the World Cup. But where do they stand with this team? I think Adekubi's closest to starting. He's really going to push Jordan Harvey at that left fullback position, although the veteran's certainly in no mood to give up his starting spot. But Adekubi gives him something different, such a terrific attacking left fullback. I think in games where they want to set up a little more offensively, perhaps at home, Carl Robinson could go to Adekubi. Certainly late in games we could see him as a substitute if they need a little spark for the offense. And then, of course, you've got more games this year. CONCACAF Champions League play, Amway Canadian Championship. That's going to benefit all of these guys. Keon Sfroze gives them something different in midfield. Such a powerful player. He loves driving with the ball. That's not something they have a lot of in central areas. So I think we'll see him in the 18 more this year. We'll certainly see him off the bench, I think, more late in games. He's a player they're really encouraged by. And, of course, he had that terrific second half in Seattle last year, going into the fire at CenturyLink Field and really performing admirably for a teenager. So they've got faith in him. Bustos, I think, will have to wait his turn a little bit more just positionally. You've got Pedro Morales as a number 10. Nicolas Mosqueda can play there. Mauro Rosales can play there. That really is Bustos' best position, a cerebral, creative central player, although he can also play in wide areas, but he might have to be a little more patient. Of course, all these guys have USL Pro 28 games this year that they didn't have last year. That's going to be huge for their development. I think that's where you're going to see Marco Carducci most. Also in Amway Canadian Championship play. Marius Rovda, the Caps goalkeeping coach, saying Carducci did take a step forward last year, but so did Paolo Tornaghi. So in that battle for the number 2 spot, I still think Tornaghi's ahead.